Welcome to Miss Pam Reads. Today we are reading Come to the Fairies Ball by Jane Yolen, illustrated by Gary Lippencott. Come to the Fairies Ball by Jane Yolen, illustrated by Gary Lippencott. Ooh, here's an invitation. Come one, come all. Come great and come small, come winged and come wingless, bejeweled or ringless, come walking or riding, come gawking or gliding, come soaring or sliding, come all to the fairies' ball. Invitations delivered in hovel and hall, in barnyard and arbor, in treetop and stall. They all read the same. Come to the ball. P.S. Don't be late. And then what a tizzy, a flap and a pother, a terrible foo-for-ah, swivet and bother. A twitter, a dither, oh my, what a rumble, a fret and a fuss, and a fidget and grumble. Where are my boots? And where is my crown? And please tell me, where is my spider web gown? Where is my top hat? And where is my lace? We've looked everywhere, and they're not any place. Have you looked in the closet and under the cot? We've looked, and that's where they're decidedly not. Have you looked in the wardrobe or next to the stair? We've looked, and our garb is not there. Have you looked in the bird's nest or under the tree? That's not where our best garb is likely to be. Oh! But there was one fairy whose dress was too worn from hanging a year on a prickly rose thorn. Oh dear. Then dressed in their finest, in cape, crown, and shawl, the others all went to the fairies' own ball. We're not going to be late. They rode off in wagons, on turtles, on hares. They were packed piggybacked into butterfly chairs. They were towed there by swans. They were rowed there by fish. And one group of 5 got there fast on a wish. And those who had wings flew themselves to the hall, and they all came on time to the fairies' own ball. Except that one fairy, bereft and forlorn, whose raggedy dress hung high on the thorn. She settled herself on a toadstool and wept, while round and about her the busy ants crept. Do not weep, little fairy, but do as we do. Work makes matters better. You'll see this is true. Thank you, ants. She got up and sewed 3 petals together and used what was left for the softest shoe leather. She fastened the fringe of a fern for a shawl, and late, oh so late, she took off for the ball. At the hall, what a clamor, a hue and a cry. What a fairy folk glamour beset ear and eye. There were fiddlers and fifers and pipers and all, who were greeting the guests at the fairies' own ball. Tiptoe and heel toe, they dipped and they danced. They shook, shuffled, shimmied. They bowed and they pranced. They trotted and trembled. They waltzed, waddled, winged. They hopped and gravotted. They floated and flinged. Wow, look at all those fairies. And what a fancy place. And just when the clock struck 1:45, and just when the king announced dancing was done, that one long-last fairy appeared at the gate. "Oh, please, sir," she wheezed, "sir, I'm sorry I'm late." "You're late," roared the king, and the dinner plates shook. "You're late," cried the queen, and she gave her the look. But the prince of the fairies came down from his throne. He held out his hand to that fairy alone. "Before you arrived, I hated this ball. There was no one I wanted to dance with at all. I told both my parents I wanted to go, but mother said never, and father said no. But then you arrived," he said right into her ear, "and I want to start dancing because you are here." In the year that soon followed, the two of them wed, and the letters sent out to the fairies all read. Come one and come all, come great and come small, come winged and come wingless, bejeweled or ringless, come walking or riding, come gawking or gliding, come soaring or sliding, come all to our own wedding ball. Oh, that's so sweet. The end. Thank you for joining me for Miss Pam Reads.